everyone. Today I am here with the new business studies video of class 11th unit 10. In this video we are going to discuss the import trade and its procedure. First of all, in this we have the meaning of import trade. Now, what is import trade? Import trade refers to purchasing of goods and services from another country and bringing them into one's own country. It means that whenever any country purchases goods and services from some other country, then it is known as import trade. Now we have import trade procedure. There are many steps in the import trade procedures. So here we go. The first step in the trade procedure is trade inquiry. First of all, the person who wants to import the goods will make a trade inquiry. He will gather information about the countries and firms which export the product required by the importer. He will make this inquiry with the help of various agents or the other importers. Second step in the import trade procedure is procurement of import license. After making the trade inquiry and getting satisfied from the exporter to whom he is going to buy the goods and services, he obtains the import license. The exporter should obtain import license according to export-import policy. Number 3. Obtaining foreign exchange. Under the import trade, the importer will make the payment of the imported goods to the exporter. So he will be required the foreign currency, foreign exchange. So as per the rules, every importer has to secure the sanction of foreign exchange. He will get the permission of getting the foreign exchange. After arranging the foreign exchange or foreign currency, he will place the order or the indent to the exporter. In the language of import trade procedure, the order is known as indent. Indent may be of two types, open indent and closed indent. The importer places an order with the exporter for the supply of specified goods. That order is known as indent. This indent contains the following informations like price, the quality, the quantity, the packing, delivery, mode of payment. The importer will explain if the importer explains everything about the price, quality, quantity, packing, delivery, mode of payment, etc. If everything is clear in indent or the order, then this order is known as the closed indent. But if every term and condition is not clear, some terms and conditions are clear but some are not, then that indent is known as the open indent. Now the fifth step in import trade procedure is obtaining letter of credit. Now the importer will have to make arrangement of getting the letter of credit so that he can satisfy the exporter about his credit worthiness or the financial position, or the exporter will be satisfied by getting the letter of credit. A letter of credit is a guarantee which is issued by the importer's bank that it will honor up to a certain amount of export bills to the bank of the exporter. This letter of credit gives assurance to the exporter about the payment of the goods and services which he is going to supply to the importer. Next step is arranging for finance. When the importer has given the order or the indent to the exporter, then he will make arrangement of the finance that he has to pay to the exporter. The importer arranges for the funds in advance to pay the exporter on arrival of the goods at the port. Next step is receipts of the shipment advice. The overseas supplier, after loading the goods on the ship, dispatches the shipment advice to the importer. This shipment advice explains to the importer about the details of ship in which the goods have been loaded by the exporter. Next step is retirement of import documents. The various documents delivered to importer along with the bill of exchange, known as the documentary bill of exchange. In this step, the exporter will send various documents which are related to the goods and services which the exporter is exporting and the importer is importing. The information about these documents is sent to the exporter in advance. Next is arrival of goods. When the goods arrive in the importer's country, the person in charge of the carrier informs the officer in charge at the dock about it. It means that the importer will get the information about the arrival of the goods at the port so that he can receive the goods. Next is custom clearance and release of goods. The imported goods are subjected to custom clearance. There are many formalities which the custom office has to clear with the goods and services which have been exported from one country to the other country. The importer appoints a carrying and forwarding agent for fulfilling these formalities. The forwarding agent, the clearing agent clears all the formalities and gets the goods and goods. Then the next step is clearing the goods. At this stage, following formalities are completed. Number 1, payment of custom duty, payment of dock dues, endorsement for delivery, taking delivery of goods and loading the goods. Doing these formalities, the clearing or forwarding agent gets the possession of the goods with him. Then taking delivery from railway or transport. When the goods are sent from the clearing authorities, these are sent through railway or any other mode of transport. Then the importer gets the information about the delivery of the goods. Then he receives the delivery or he may send his agent to receive the delivery. So these were the steps of import trade procedure. I hope all the steps are clear to you. Thank you, students.